I am going to open this video with Rest in Peace, Queen Elizabeth II. And let's have a moment of silence. So you click this video. I will show you 9 short videos that featuring Andrew Tate.
I don't go see a lawyer to talk about the law. I walked in there and said, listen, I've committed multiple felonies. Am I gonna go to jail? Well, probably. Well, then see ya! That was a female. I went to a man's office, said, I've committed multiple felonies.
There are things we can do. We can try this, we can try that.
No problem.
I make one call, we send somebody else to jail.
He is the new Andrew. He shave his head and he go. I'm like, all right, it's cool. That's the lawyer I want.
The gayest thing you can do is buy pictures of a chick's tits. Every single girl who's making huge money on these platforms are doing it either for a man or by the direction of a man. So all the money you spend on girls online ends up going to a dude. It's effectively gay.
They were not able to defend themselves against men who are bigger and stronger than them because...
Whoa, don't say men are bigger and stronger than women. That's
I know. I'm bad.
You can't stereotype
gender.
You can't stereotype genders that way. I mean, science may say that's true, but it's obviously not true because that is hurtful to women. And I think that women are just as strong as men and they should easily be able to combat men twice their size without a firearm. To think otherwise is, of course, ignorance and bigotry. Gee, you're gonna spill my fucking coffee and you're ruining my Tate speech. Piss off.
You ever watch Hi?
No, I don't, but I have a few chicks who adore it, who love it. A couple times I've like gone to the bedroom and I've caught my chick naked watching this cartoon sex shit. I'm like, well, you're crazy.
Okay.
I like the color. You like the color? Yeah.
Yeah, I had mixed reviews on the color. Some people said they like it, some people said they don't like it, and I said, well, what color is your Bugatti? Oh, fuck off then.
I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman, if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can. And for the same reason, I would never drop my children in an all-male nursery. I think that's strange and weird. I would only drop them in an all-female nursery. Women do certain things and men do certain things. And we live in a world now where the whole idea of the roles has been conflated to the fact where if I come along and say women are better with children and men are better at fighting, that I'm somehow fucking sexist when it's clearly true. There's nothing wrong with stating the facts. It's the truth.
Who the fuck wants to live in America? Why wouldn't you want to live amongst the fairy tale? Like people always say on Twitter, hey man, if I make money, I'm gonna move to Miami and do what? Fuck whores, get chlamydia, go party, bro, yeah, party, yeah. What is in Miami? Compare it to this. Look at the absolute beauty of ancient civilization. And what's most amazing is you can live here and you are like 3,000% safer. No one's gonna kill you, no one's gonna rob you, no one's gonna shoot you. It costs less to live here than it does in America.
Said they wanted women to work so people could pay more taxes.
They want people to work so they can pay more taxes, double the tax base. But you know what else they wanted them to work for? Get the kids out of the influence of the parents. When the woman's at home and the father's at work, those children are learning from the woman and you get to instill your own beliefs in those children. Government doesn't want that. Government wants the children to belong to them. So they get the woman out the house and they send you to school for as long as possible to reprogram you. This is why you will see YouTube videos of children arguing with their parents and their parents will say that's not true. And the children will say, I learned in school a man can be a zebra or whatever they learned. And they start arguing with their own children. You don't own your own children's minds anymore. And the school will say to you, if your parents ever yell at you or get aggressive to you, you come to me and we'll tell the police.
As much as you're aware, this is a parameter, from the worst to the best version of Andrew Tate. But here's the thing, there is people that only consume the worst spectrum, or maybe the other way around. They only consume the best spectrum. And then there is you, someone who is in the middle of the spectrum. You know a little bit of something, but you're interested to learn more. And at some point, you'll become something like me, consuming the whole spectrum for entertainment purpose. And that's what I did. This video is published August 2022. I searched Andrew Tate on YouTube and then filter it jumlah tayangan or the most viewed, and I scroll down and then consume interesting Andrew Tate internet journey till this mad icon got banned. Exile? Who is Andrew Tate in the face of the internet? Well, he is a traditional man. You can say Darwinian. If you don't know the term, pause the video, search the term, and play the video again. You know the meaning? You don't understand my reasoning. Use your creative mind and make your own understanding why I said Andrew Tate is Darwinian. Don't just accept the value as what it is. Think about how big and how complicated this world is. Andrew Tate believes he is a descendant of apes. Done. Is it how shallow your mind is? Then you better not watch more, because beyond this point, it will just make you suffer. The whole problem that this person fumes the internet with is how this person challenge the synthetic neo-society or artificial neo-society, or how to say it to dumb people? Yes, unnatural new society that at the very moment is evolve the humanity as a whole. I think I watched too many anime. Is this evolution good for humanity? Or actually it is bad for humanity? Or just stagnated humanity development? No, I'm not gonna tell you. You tell me. I don't know anything. I watch VTuber. Duh. But my conclusion is not far from the truth that there is a clash of ideology. No, I'm not talking about left-wing, right-wing stuff. I'm not even American. I wish there is a YouTube video that actually explains left-wing, right-wing, and maybe the head as well, because it's an eagle, right? Before we start, I have a disclaimer. Criminal charge on Andrew Tate regarding 1. Sex trafficking, and 2. Video of violence act against women has been debunked. As I write these scripts, Andrew Tate is not a federal criminal. Yet. Thank you. So let's get to it. Why is Andrew Tate everywhere? The Andrew Tate ban explained. This channel is the reason why I even want to learn more about Andrew Tate. Their narration is in whole spectrum. They make it like some sort of the rise of Andrew Tate format. By the way, they explain VTuber industry business model in some way when they cover Andrew Tate rising. And the other video regarding Andrew Tate ban is someone like the fall of Andrew Tate. H3 is begging for a defamation lawsuit. Is Andrew Tate running a pyramid scheme? I asked Andrew Tate for advice. In whole spectrum, this channel is explaining about H3. H3 did a crime against Andrew Tate and explaining why Andrew Tate suing Ethan. By the way, I only know about PewDiePie, so it is a loss for me to never know H3 people. The crime in question is claiming that criminal accusation around Andrew is 100% true, when the case have been debunked by now. The video itself is more about the concern of H3 that basically could false the truth in his audience without any consequences. The other video about how gray the legality of Hustler University as he joined the Hustler University and found nothing is illegal is interesting. in my opinion, the HU system and the affiliate program that have been abolished by now is about suggesting the benefit to recruit, and at the end of the day, you got the course, common knowledge maybe, but you obtaining something. And then he review HU course. And he said it was legit. Not the best, but it legit. And then he explained about the failure of HU 1.0, HU 2.0. And as I write this now, HU is at 3.0. That is interesting as well. By the way,
a very common misconception on social media is that MLMs are illegal. They are not. I made a satirical video about why it's the best business model in the world. Saying something is an MLM isn't defamatory in any way.
It surprised me. Maybe he's wrong, maybe you are wrong. And the comedy video one, that's a good one. About the MLM stuff though, my opinion is I think he have the best lawyer, as we assume he is the top G, and this lawyer or someone who know how to use the loophole inform him that to not accept or deny the legality of HU stuff, and maybe if it's actually a scam, Andrew can just say he don't know if it's illegal and say it's actually someone else's idea and show the proof that he just paid to advertise it. I mean, until now he's not in the court because how great HU stuff is. It may be designed that way, we never know. Ethan Klein sued by Andrew Tate and goes full mass of pro-censorship. This channel is discussing how Ethan Klein, or H3H3 owner, was a hero of YouTube and now become a villain. This channel is not talking about Andrew at all. The main talk is in the stuff I don't understand, which is Twitter tweet debate, so you better watch it yourself. Nah, actually because I'm tired of writing this and just want it to end, so I'm ignoring this because how complex legal stuff are and how weird people these days. What a lazy research. Yeah, true. Whatever. The collapse of Andrew Tate with Hasan versus Tate. This channel is fancy. My conclusion of his, her, they, I don't care. In Indonesia, we have a genderless humanoid term of dia. Dia questioning Hasan data in woman can't drive debate and how those data of quantities most of the time is biasly narrated by the highest bidder or corporation with big money. And if you ever doing face-to-face survey, you know, people doesn't answer seriously and just want to help you and get it done quickly, and all you got is just unusable data. Not all the time, but still. Do I care about the woman can't drive debate? No, I don't. There is actual unalive people that being victims of road accident. Yeah, that's why you talk about that? Just doesn't make sense. And we don't even know if male and female are equal as actively using car on daily basis. Yeah, you can look some Hasan x Andrew stuff on Pixiv. Nah, just joking. You can watch some of their debate, but in my opinion, it's just two rock arguing each other. Yeah, something like that. And after all of that, Dia talking about philosophy of truth in academic level that most of common human won't understand. Dia is in a whole spectrum. You can find Dia in the description. Andrew Tate went on Tucker Carlson. This channel is too political. Not that I hate it. Actually I am, American national politics or politic inside its country is just not for me. Unless it had to do with Indonesia or something, and maybe I will. It just sucks that all you have is just speculative data that form speculative argument and just become this. Politics of mob, etc., etc. And then he has an interesting statement about who gained the attentions of teens of internet will gain a sudden growth. Us, Justin B, Minecrafter, and Andrew Third. Hasan said it. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Become sensational or viral. Something like that. Logan Paul warned KSI about fighting Andrew Tate. Logan Paul plans to beat the out of Andrew Tate. This channel is talking about redemption arc for Tate through Olajide boxing fight. Is interesting. The other video is about retelling the main narration and how Paul brother want to fight Andrew, and nothing insightful in my opinion. The bald guy is cool though. I never watched ImPAULsive, but I think he is the only one who carry the whole podcast. I don't know. Andrew Tate tried to steal my girlfriend? This channel is in neutral spectrum, or maybe worse spectrum. I don't know. In my opinion, it's about getting viewership and just casual interaction with Andrew, but I can say the boys just use Andrew like a classic junk box. Maybe I'm a little bit too far, but something like that. The truth about Andrew Tate. This channel is in whole spectrum, but in Tate favor. The content is about how true Andrew Tate's statement on synthetic neo-society based on a basic post-Christian view and focusing about the role men have in this world. And
nobody cares. Men used to die for what they believed. Now men die simping.
This video is basically introduce the best spectrum to the neutral or worse population of the spectrum. By the way, what the hell is suffer in silence? A meditation for lamenters? The end of Andrew Tate. This channel is in a whole spectrum. With voiceover, he introduced what, who, why, Andrew Tate, and then explain the problem from both sides, which is the best spectrum and the worst spectrum. And basically he do what I do right now for 10 minutes. Cool. The rise of Andrew Tate, the dark truth behind how he made millions. This channel is in a whole spectrum, but the interesting part is the analysis of how hustler universities design and perform and generated. Interesting. This man ruined a generation of kids. Andrew Tate is gone. This channel was the reason why I'm talking about neutral, the worst, the best, and the whole spectrum. And yes, an actual human named Ludwig. It's not stage name. I'm surprised. is an actual name his mom gave to this man. I can't believe this. And yes, he is on the whole spectrum. The other video is with the main narration, but the interesting part is the platforming discussion and how bad impression will scars forever, no matter how the redemption work. And
I'm worried. Just worried about a future generation. So if you have a friend who's Tate pilled, talk to him. Let him know. Maybe you think it's whack. You can tell him it's whack. Maybe you don't think it's whack, but ask them why they feel that way. And at least engage in discourse. Maybe there's some positive you can do from that. Anyway, that's all, boys. That's the Andrew Tate thing. Didn't think I was going to talk about it, but it's blown up so much and it doesn't seem like it's cooling down. I had to. Let me know if you disagree. If you're Tate pilled, why? And see you later. See you in the next one. Don't know what it'll be, but sometime soon. Subscribe if you want. I don't care.
oh yeah, subscribe to me as well. Not that I know what I'm going to do with this channel. My thought on Andrew Tate / Ludwig. So yeah, the owner of this channel is reacting to Ludwig video and said just gonna adding some sort of add-on on his side. By the way, Graham agreed that Filthy Frank is destroying this generation. And there is no interesting insight, but maybe because I see a lot of Graham content, so I'm just see my boy talking about financial spheres. Cool. Everything wrong with Andrew Tate. This channel name is Hot Tea. And as far as I know, tea is a symbol of clarence, wisdom, tolerance, and those Chinese wise men, wise woman stereotype. And I'm gonna say this person drink energy drink instead of tea. Hot tea. Does hot in the sense of gossips? I mean, hot coffee are kind of sexual stuff, right? Anyway, typical rant video without any interesting, insightful commentary and just another copy-paste within the worst spectrum. And full out of context clips. By the way, she said
that women are better at, but I can guess that this list probably includes something like being a mother or makeup or something equally as offensive or stupid.
How it could be offensive or stupid? I guess I will never know the truth. You can see the full video while drinking hot coffee and just say
women.
That just meme. I'm having fun. But trust me, if she watched this, she says misogynist when I'm clearly making fun of her. Oh, you can't differentiate.
Women.
KSI versus Andrew Tate beef explode. KSI get exposed by Tate? This channel is covering the drama between Olajide and Tate and surely want to see the fight between both of these gentlemen in the ring. The interesting part is regarding Olajide, I don't know. Grape face and inappropriate stuff Olajide done in the past used as Andrew main argument. On the other end, Olajide make fun of Andrew Tate ban. Interesting insight. I could say it is in neutral spectrum. Andrew Tate make millions for being a toxic idiot. This channel is, I don't know. I see this man on YouTube show chasing drama, or the drama one are the only one that viral. And I know this person will be on the worst spectrum just by hearing his distinct accent voice. The whole video is just the main narration with nice writing, but nothing interesting or insightful in my opinion. And as I watch Andrew Tate videos, it reminds me of how those Jordan Peterson motivation quote video that feel the YouTube spears become. Maybe Andrew Tate team drawn inspiration from it. My girlfriend destroy Andrew Tate. No, she doesn't destroy anything. And yes, this video reinforcing Andrew Tate positive statement is in the best spectrum.
I'm thinking I'm gonna title this video, ready? My girlfriend destroys Andrew Tate.
Hey, you heard nothing yet.
I don't think you've destroyed him.
But in my opinion, they should change the title to Andrew Tate destroy my girlfriend because it's a clickbait. Andrew Tate asked Brandon Carter for help. Well, Brandon is Andrew's friend, so you kind of know what kind of narration it is, and it is in the whole spectrum, but in Andrew's favor. This channel is more about to spread the awareness to actually at least to watch Andrew's final message, or in my opinion, at least if you don't know or don't want to know about the truth, don't blindly spread the message without actually agree to that specific narration. And it's kind of sad that society will start a drama just because of boredom. And wait, it could happen in this video. It could happen to me. Is this the end of Andrew Tate? He's banned. Andrew Tate final message. This channel is in the whole spectrum and discuss more about the platforming issues and then talking about Andrew Tate virtual army and virtual mercenaries. Virtual mercenaries. And the other video is discussing corruption within Hustler University itself. So, you know, the student betray Andrew and do their best to make Andrew look bad, unless Andrew Tate, the most hated man on TikTok. This channel is tried to be objective, but it leaned to the narration of the most negative man in internet with 2 hours amount of research. Maybe not that short, but you know what I mean. In my opinion, there is no insightful commentary, just reposting the news. That's all. And make it, you know, make it look even worse. Yeah, society. Team Dillon on Andrew Tate being banned. This channel is in the best spectrum, and the first interesting conversation is,
why can't a misogynist talk?
They can. Me personally have no problem with gender complexities. I don't know the actual term, because I'm more prone to the idea of humans than what genitals or what would you like to lust over. So yeah, that surprised me. And then there is a greater good and then greater threat conversation, which is interesting. And the idea of always be skeptical to the main narration is interesting as well. And by the way, his co-host is just doing his best to not losing his job. In my opinion about the platforming stuff is, you know, the banning system is just doing its job, but then by deleting the actual reason or specific content why someone will be banned, and it will be legal to actually address the reason of banning, and a declaration to do not doing the same mistakes, or maybe an actual lawsuit that can get you unbanned. What the hell am I talking? Basically do temporal ban and not ban for eternity, as human are dynamist, as people can change. So yes, ban Andrew Tate for 7 years or something like that. Well, that's what a deplatforming is. Ban forever for no legal reason. And it is a private company, so they can do whatever they want. But that is why we can do better. There is a better way. That's why we should communicate this problem. Not me though, I'm Indonesian, so yeah. Interesting, but kinda conspiracy-ish. Andrew Tate triggers feminist. This channel is just... whatever. But if some community want to cancel this channel, they have a lot of proof to do so. Maybe. But the interesting part is, in my analogy, they are discussing at the shoes of the athletes while they're watching American football. Yeah, something like that. You can watch it yourself and then explain how wrong I am in the comment section down below. Oh yeah, but by the way, the Chinese, Korean, Japanese one is hot though. Yeah, totally. Andrew Tate, the all-knowing. The Alpha Tate got robbed? This channel is really weird, and I can't believe this channel has 1 million subscribers. I mean, well, XQC is big for a reason. Yeah, whatever. He is ridicule Andrew Tate word by word, and I kid you not, he overanalyzed each premise. Usually people analyze cut out of context content in favor of winning the worst spectrum of populations, but not this guy. He just does his best to reject and cancel Andrew. Yes, it is in the worst spectrum, but I think he is overdoing it. And in my opinion, he does not understand the concepts of analogy. Maybe. Or because all of his viewership is children, so he need to explain and protect his viewerships. What a hero. Weird hero. And then he explained how education institutes scam their student, as he explained how Hustler University function. And the interesting part is how he is more into saying he is wrong because instead of I disagree, in my opinion. Well, that is my observation. And other video is just this dude bonding with Andrew in Jamaicans vacations. Yeah, something like that. Andrew Tate loves Putin and Russia. So this channel is a Slavic channel. Not that I know what the hell is Slavic is, but yeah. Boris, my man. Natasha, my girl. Everything that being said is just political and theory conspiracy by Roman, the owner of the channel, and the Tates, and yada yada yada. I just don't want to talk about Ukraine situation. In my opinion, citizens can't do anything about any war that happened in the world, and only can do political cancel culture offline or online. And this kind of speculative discussion is kinda cancerous. But without it, people would just do nothing as they don't know anything about the situation. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't understand about the Z and Q hidden joke. Sorry. Andrew Tate just released his final video. This channel is in neutral spectrum and communicating about Andrew Tate's final video and arise the concern about absolute deletions of a person from internet. Yeah, something like that. Andrew Tate, is he a danger? High Value Man 2.0. Andrew Tate is banned. This censorship will backfire. This one is in the whole spectrum and kinda in Tate favor. They kinda testing the logic of the allegation of Andrew Tate, like, if sex trafficking is true, then how could Andrew go over other country freely and yada yada yada, and do their best to convince that the main narration should be questioned. And they have analyzed why the main narrations even exist. Effort. The other video is about their reasoning why by banning Tate, it will backfire their narration. Cool. Informative. Down the Andrew Tate rabbit hole. This channel is declared research, but I can said it's just consuming the worst spectrum, and he is fully biased in the worst spectrum. In my opinion, he's just more likely to try to win over the negative narration population. And there is no interesting, insightful stuff in this video. You can watch it yourself to judge his narration, and I can say he and I can't be friends. I don't have friends. I don't have friends, okay? Don't have the annoying one. True Geordie exposed Andrew Tate flagrants with Andrew Schulz. I don't know how to say that name. This channel has a clip of Mr. True in flagrant show where he pointing some truth in Wikipedia page of Andrew Tate that if you aren't aware of, you can edit it yourself. You can edit Wikipedia page yourself. It's funny time. Mr. True is in the worst spectrums of Andrew Tate when flagrant folk is in whole spectrum. It's a short video, you must watch it. Introducing my father to Andrew Tate reaction video. This channel is so funny. The dad is absolutely agree with most of thing that Andrew Tate said, but he has to play his wording because her daughter is basically testing if her dad is a sexist or other narration. There is a lot of occasion where her father is unsure out of context, especially the clip where, you know, they react to is cut out of context and her daughter is just awkwardly input, anyway, he said woman is property, he is a pimp, he is selling drug, and I think they are kinda observantly in neutral spectrum, but it was fun. Andrew Tate is banned for telling the truth about women. This channel is in a whole spectrum, but more inclined to politics. No, she's not supporting Andrew Tate, she's supporting some idea that Andrew Tate display, like dynamic and relationship and yada yada yada, and yes, MILF. I'm just joking, sorry. Okay, that's inappropriate and I should not say that. That is bad. But people will find it offensive. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. My bad. Teacher, I would like to far learning about, what anti-feminism doing this day. In my opinion, she is an intellect feminist that is in crusade to exercise extremist feminist in this world or something like that. Actually, that is a good anime plot. Oh yeah, by the way,
I'm not misogynist. I'm a woman. You can't say that I hate women.
as a man, I don't like myself though. And
like stop listening to these hoes.
you just said you're not hating woman. Or maybe those females no longer woman. Andrew Tate, the world's worst misogynist. This channel is extremely worst spectrum of Tate, and just salvage the truth and do its best to frame how potentially dangerous Tate is. In my opinion, there is no insightful commentary whatsoever and just basic extremist feminist template. Intellectual feminist? Cool. You slay queen. Extremist feminist? But trust me, she's cute and kinda silly. Don't hate her, she just selling cosmetic. Wait. Trans woman? Oh my god. How to express this disappointment without sounding transphobe? Fuck you, fum! Not because you are trans, but because... Mogiki Hayami? Moving on. Andrew Tate cancellation debate with SHNEKO and Fresh and Fit. Feet MG get right. So I watched from Destiny channel and I'm not seeing the full video, but I can say this one is full of interesting conspiracy theory around Paul's brother and KSI or Olajide reaction toward Tate ban. I can say they are pro Tate, but Destiny on the other half is just lone wolf, the true top G, just observing. But seriously though, they are in a war room for real. DJ Akademiks on why he interviewed Andrew Tate, Vlad turned down the interview, part 14. This channel owner or djvlad is in the worst spectrum of Andrew Tate, as he stated the fact that djvlad himself refused to interview Andrew in the past because of accusation of criminal activity that Andrew was suspected for. On the other hand, we have DJ Akademiks that's shocked by the truth of the worst spectrum, as he was in the past interviewed Andrew Tate and only gaining the best spectrum, and then stated even if he know about the worst spectrum, he's still going to interview Andrew Tate for potentially interesting conversation. I have no opinion on this, but yeah, this is just epic POV. Yeah. Andrew Tate is crazy. This channel is... well, you can see a clip of it.
Me, the self-proclaimed king of misogyny. I don't even agree with that.
I don't want to check his other video. I don't know if he playing a characters or something, but I can say he is parodying Andrew Tate and alpha male manosphere and just having fun. And it was good fun. Nothing insightful here though. Proof Andrew Tate was frame. SHNEKO react to Das Gaming cancelling Andrew Tate. SHNEKO is just an ally of Tate brothers, online or offline. His politic narration is more about correcting the mindset of population that I can say inexperienced with the topics, and he's not blaming them. And in my opinion, my correction, he better said some woman instead of a lot of women like to be dominated. It just may try to neutralize gender complexity. That's not the right term. Whatever. He is in the whole spectrum, but in Tate's favor. In Das case, I don't know anything about this Das person, but I think he is a Britain excusey. I don't care, fam. He is not going anywhere for a while. Patrick bet David on the future of Andrew Tate. The interesting part is the discussion of cancel culture that caused by fear, envy, and jealousy from the content creator spheres that I agree is indeed cowardice. Kinda in the best spectrum, but I think the interview happened before Tate got banned and the main narration yet to be said. Activist calls for misinformation label on Andrew Tate's content. So this one is making me sad because I believe Sky News could invite Tate, or maybe they tried but not getting any response. I am sad because it feels like they dehumanize Tate and criminalize him based on biased conclusion that I believe form not by the primary, Andrew, nor the secondary, people around Andrew, but the third-party source of information, which is totally fine, but yes, the worst spectrum. Andrew Tate warned them about Islam. This channel is Islamic channel. I am Islamians, but you're not. I'm just kidding. The ability of you to be able to differentiate an ape and a human make you an Islamians, a Muslim, a munafiq, a kafir. We never know. By the way, I'm munafiq. Astaghfirullah. By the way, it is in a whole spectrum and it's just some religious preaching, but I can say the narration is not in Tate's favor. The interesting part is
it's okay to appreciate when people speak the truth because it's a rare commodity nowadays.
That's epic. And by the way,
what the heck is this?
Oh my god, I just can't, man. I can't. You can watch it to learn what Islam ideologies look like, but if you think Islam equal terrorist, you do what you do. I don't care. The final message of Andrew Tate is interesting. This channel is, how to say it? She is in a whole spectrum. She has reliable source, which is awesome, or actually totally fabricated. It's just me being skeptical, Her tone, though, the tone is just aggressive against Andrew Tate. And most of it is just nitpicking grammatical error, maybe. I don't know the right term. An example is Tate said he got swatted, but it's actually kind of different. But I can say it was false accusations. Federal officer do their jobs. Good. She tell every fact, no BS, but unnecessary, aggressive. Maybe she is tsundere. Andrew Tate, women don't respect a man with no partner. Andrew Tate says, I will never date a girl over 25 years old. Off the record, episode 34. Andrew Tate, there is 0% I'll ever be with a single mother long term. Here is why. This channel is in the best spectrum as DJ Akademiks and Andrew discussing why some men don't care about single men and both chasing men that in relationships, and then discussing about some dating stuff. Yeah, something like that. SteveWillDoIt on Andrew Tate getting cancelled. This channel is kinda in the best spectrum, but even if they consume the worst spectrum, they would still agree to Andrew should not be banned. And then they're talking about dating stuff that Andrew said and how they perceive it, and disgusting. Discussion. Interesting, but not insightful. Who is Andrew Tate and why he has been cancelled? This channel really worrying me because how bizarre media these days is not about the objective truth anymore. It's about stylized subjective media, you know, just like manga art styles, if you understand me. This is so exaggerated to amplify the value of a specific experience. They make it like more like an art gallery instead of seeker of truth. It is in the worst spectrum, and absolutely I can say it's more like a hate speech. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I understand there is a team of people that gather information, gross information, and then filter it into pure or net internet information, and then they have to spread the news quickly, but not like this. Come on. I took Andrew Tate course, so you don't have to. This channel is in neutral spectrum as he joined the Hustler University and then gained the course, the quizzes, the analytical stuff that are given by the specialist or professor in HU, and then he losing money. It was an interesting overview. Andrew Tate fell off. This channel is kinda unnecessarily meme Andrew. Not that I don't like it. Or maybe that's just how Zoomer operate. And the more I watch it, I basically do what he do. But he just on the memes, you know, comedy, parody. Yeah, cool. At the very end, he explained his view on Tate ban in a whole spectrum. Yeah, cool. I believe he do interview as well, but I'm not watching it because, yeah, the clip is enough for me. Andrew Tate is a pathetic beta male. This channel is a festival. Retelling the main narration, totally in the worst spectrum, with basic interesting takes on Andrew, but make it a festival. A good video to learn about a little bit about, you know, Andrew, and totally convinced to stop the trail of curiosity for a people who are like you. You still listening to me? Really? Whatever. Dehumanize Andrew and call him pathetic beta male, but I got no explanation why Andrew is a pathetic beta male, and more likely just a slander or insults. Poor Andrew. In my opinion, I can say he tried to win over the anti-Andrew population in the internet. Yeah, just something like that. By the way, what is the main narration? Well, just watch one and you will understand what I mean. World Biggest Alpha Cringe, Andrew Tate Files Episode 1. So, as I write this, the episode 2 is not yet been released. But the first episode is interestingly in the worst spectrum, and the use of cut out of context clips and then dramatize it in the favor to win over the, the main negative narration population. There is interesting if debate if you wanna watch. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Rise of TikTok Alpha Male, Andrew Tate Case Analysis. The owner of this channel is a behavior psychologist, something like that. I don't know if it exists or not. And yeah, he did a behavior analysis of Andrew Tate's life's journey as Tate are compared with similar individual in the same manosphere. But I can say this psychologist is more inclined to descriptive data instead of other data like videos and other else, those cringe stuff. He is in the neutral spectrum, but he will be the guy that preach sex before marriage is bad template. You know what I'm saying. New York response to Andrew Tate. This channel is a good fun and absolutely visualize people that influenced by the worst spectrum, the best spectrum, and then the whole spectrum of Andrew Tate in a single video. And I'm pretty sure I'm not watching Hentong right now. By the way, the dildo girl is cute. Hope she's not underage. I mean, she said stuff about dildo, so I believe she's an adult. Is it a crime for underage girl to say that? I don't know. I don't care. Leave Andrew Tate alone. Andrew Tate goes too far. This channel is in whole spectrum, retelling the main narration and do his best to convince us that Tate is just doing characters most of the time. And he suggests us to simply ignore Tate entirely, so Tate will no longer viral anymore. Sadly, human is uncontrollable, so yeah, good luck with that. Wish him the best. And on the other video, he kinda explained to me what the hell is toxic masculinity, because I think Indonesian don't do those. Or maybe I'm not befriending toxic people. I don't know. I don't care. I'm eating pizza by now. Why banning Andrew Tate is the wrong move. Why Andrew Tate appealed to disaffected men online. This news channels is just retelling the main narration on surface level and simplify Tate as another new misogynist that finally been banned. Worst spectrum because low effort research and their closing is just irony for me. Andrew Tate shocking views on Asian. This Asian channel is just hyperboling, Andrew Tate takes on Asian, especially the main Asian, the Chinese. The other is just jungle Asian, desert Asian, islander Asian, and whatever Korea and Japan is. And it's fun stuff, but doesn't really matter. If they're watching right now, I can see their expression. You have a small pee-pee thumb. They could write better narration and they are totally neutral within the spectrum. And it's a fun time. Yeah. Small pee-pee thumb. Andrew Tate, the ultimate alpha male or just an a-hole? This channel is just advertising badass glasses. But he is in the whole spectrum. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. those kind of thing. He retold the main neutral narration, but then talking about the dilemma of outrage statement. You know, statement that make people rage on him that he done in the past, and yeah, he kind of relate to Andrew, something like that. Cool. Andrew Tate, the real story behind his millions. This channel is in the whole spectrum and dramatize the rise of Andrew Tate into fame, start from when he was born till today. I mean, till he, till he viral. A splendid biography as he voiced over why Andrew Tate chasing internet fame. Yeah, it was good. Cool. Andrew Tate is weird as hell. The channel is in neutral spectrum and just make fun of Andrew Tate's statement. Nothing insightful, in my opinion. But I know it's comedy and I don't think it is a fun time. I feel I waste my time, which is totally fine. Yeah. The dark reality of Andrew Tate rise to fame. This channel is in the whole spectrum, and I think it is the pioneer of Andrew Tate main narration. And the use of dark reality, in my opinion, is not about Andrew Tate being a criminal, instead how unusual Andrew make his riches. I'm not saying cam girl industry is a good industry, but we can agree it's not illegal. I am not saying mafia industry is a good industry. But we can agree it's not illegal until it's proven to be illegal. Because in my opinion, the ability, Meta, the company, could deplatform someone is basically virtual mafia activity. The evil one. You know, like evil big mafia could erase you from the world. But yeah, the platform does not mean you got erased. And yeah, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. Okay, fine. You won't get it, okay? Moving on. Andrew Tate, the platform. He might have deserved it. This channel is on neutral spectrum, but villainize Andrew because the accusations of violence on women. The interesting thing is he is patriotic and kinda teach me a little bit about the First Amendment. I don't have it, but cool. Thank you. Criminal lawyer react to the banning of Andrew Tate. This lawyer channel is just tired, have no time to deal with the likes of Andrew Tate or even what internet is. In my opinion, he just doesn't care. And as he stated, his son request was the reason why he even tried to reacting. I'm suspecting this person value human as static being and just waiting for criminal, the dynamic one, to fall into the court. Think for sure I don't like the old man, but I respect his old age and gladly retire him. I can say he is in neutral spectrum because he doesn't care. There's a better thing to do than Andrew Tate, you know? But here is me doing this for fun, presumably for fun, but I don't know. It might be the best time of my life. The real truth about Andrew Tate after spending the time with him exposed. So this channel owner is pro Andrew, but I can say she is in the whole spectrum. and then tell the story how nice it was to meet Andrew, haha, hee hee, hoo hoo, stuff like that. I can say she is Andrew allies and doing her best. Andrew Tate female friend experience is awesome. Yeah. By the way, can American make a new word? Like, come on, girlfriend? Girl plus friend equals someone that I'm into marrying? Who is the first doing this grammatical BS? English spoken society. Revolve. Please. And I guess I'm done with how people view Andrew Tate. I believe there is a lot more about it, and there is many more interesting, exciting, and awesome POV about Andrew Tate phenomenon, but my satisfaction is fulfilled. It's really interesting, especially Andrew Tate blew up in a short period of time. After the global filtration event, which is the COVID, he exists in all platforms all at once, and the need to do something about him create this fascinating phenomenon. Even me want to do something about it, which is, in my opinion, I understand they, content creator, want to protect the kid and young man from extreme behavior, but I feel this content creator is more likely try to eliminate Andrew Tate influence, not him personally, in case they will be eliminated by billionaire. What I mean by that is other riches or powerful entity like Andrew Tate that want to try this content creator stuff. I mean, Andrew Tate's stratagem is not brokey man games, and most of this content creator is come from commoners. And as far as I observe, they are more likely to give their pride to the majority of internet because choosing the wrong side could be the end of their career. By the way, I'm just observing for fun, and it's a content for me and for these content creators. And even if Andrew Tate winning, like those second and third stage he talking about, I don't know, it's cool maybe? Content creators fear will just do some redemption arc as the majority of internet are slowly hurt to tolerate this Darwinian views, alpha wolf views, supreme mentality, god slayer stuff, and many more. And that is my conclusion. Did you learn anything? No? Well, none of my concern. Thank you for your watch time, and please balance like and dislike of this video. Thank you. But I can say I learned a lot from many perspectives surrounding Andrew Tate phenomenon in internet. The ugly one, the beauty one, and those cancerous one. And I got entertained. And all I gonna say is thank you, Andrew Tate. Oh, you're still watching. Interesting. why I make this video? I was making this video for fun, and so I could grow this channel and this career, but now it become really interesting to observe and learn a new side of internet. Not only that, in my opinion, perfection is just a reality without any of its flaws. What do I mean by that? Andrew Tate is a human, but imagine Andrew Tate without any of his bad qualities. A perfection of the idea of alpha omnivore that was conquer the nature, and now we have this synthetic society. So yeah, the perfect Andrew Tate is the ultimate goal of how a man, a brother, a father, a leader, and maybe a god. You know how messed up Zeus' family is, right? But sadly, he is full of flaws. And maybe he's the worst kind of humans. But his value is what make me think he is some sort of sage archetype to me. I just searched self-sage in Google and I'm not finding it, but I kind of hear it from Jordan Peterson video somewhere. Sage is an idealized future self, or basically it is a future identity that you vision, that most of the time is possible but not easy. So you know how to get there, but hard work and dedication is a key. Do I want to become Andrew Tate? No. Do I want to become stronger, smarter, kinder, richer, and better version of myself? Yes. But visioning the future without any archetype is basically a search of identity, and some people doesn't have an identity to the very end of their life. That is fine. Nothing is wrong about that. But me, I want a goal. I want a target. I want to know where I should land my next steps. And I already know my goal even before Andrew Tate became a thing. And now, the perfect version of this person is somewhat a sage archetype that I was visioning for myself. Okay, fine. Brain like Jordan Peterson, muscles like Andrew Tate, maybe more like Khabib, mental like Ben Shapiro's, and blah 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 blah. Like, dislike, comment, share, report, subscribe. Jane. Oh yeah, if Andrew Tate want to give me a reasonable legal job, I would love to work for Lord Tate. Bye bye.